What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Okie Windmiller YouTube channel. Now, obviously, I am not the Okie Windmiller, but what I am on YouTube anyways is Puddin's Fab Shop. And what some of y'all may not know is me and the Okie Windmiller channel, well, we're kind of neighbors-ish to each other. And Theo loves them. When you talk about the Okie Windmiller YouTube channel, he just comes a-running, guys. He gets so excited. And that's because Shane and Lori are genuinely some of the nicest people I've ever met. And Shane's passion about windmills is unmatched. There's no one, guys, you tell this, you start to pronounce a word with a W, and he thinks it's going to be windmill. I mean, he just lights up, passionate about it, loves it. So why am I here? Like, hey, Puddin, why the heck are you on the Okie Windmiller YouTube channel? Well, Shane made it a goal of his. He said we had to have a windmill here. No ifs, ands, or buts. He told me, he put me in a headlock is what really happened and said, you're getting one. So I was like, okay. And he finally found me one, guys. So I'm here to give you a rundown on what's been done and what's about to happen. Theodore, load up. Well. If you didn't get that terrible dad joke, well, that's a whale. So when Shane beat me up and told me he was installing a windmill in my place, whether I liked it or not, the question became, what do we use the windmill to do? Because a lot of people use them as decoration, guys, and that's it. But people seem to forget that those things had a purpose and really even helped build America, if you think about it, in a sense, or keep America going, keep the farmers and stuff going. So when we got to talking about it, one thing he suggested was we aerate the pond, which I'd actually talked to him about because my pond's not the prettiest pond. In fact, she looks a little sad. But then we got to talking about other options, and one was, he said, what if we pumped a well with it? And I said, well, what are we going to do with the well? And he said, well, we could actually, how many times am I going to say well? Shoot the water into the pond, trickling it down rocks and stuff, and then we would aerate the pond and be filling the pond. Now, on top of that, my house is not on well water, so then that makes me happy because at least we always have the option, heaven forbid something happens to the water up there. If we ever had to get fresh water or well water, at least we have that option. So it just seemed like a win-win-win. So last week, Shane come over here and being the nice guy, he showed up on his brush hog. He knocked down all of this for us where the well drilling rig could get up in here. And they come and backed right on up to that spot. Right there's where their exhaust was blowing, turned the grass black. They sat here and ran that rig, and they drilled. And comment down below how far you think they had to drill before we finally hit water. Well, spoiler, I'm just going to tell you. It took 140 foot, and I couldn't believe it. I thought it was going to take less than that. But they finally hit water, and of course now we're stubbed out. And in fact, looking right down there, I can already see water. So that pressure's already pushed it up, which is a good thing. If I remember correct, they said we're probably gonna be able to flow 5 to 6 gallons a minute. Oh boy. Oh man, he done kicked that one frog plumb out to the middle. Nice and dirty, first thing in the morning, huh? Well, thanks to them finding me a windmill and getting me a well, getting that going, and now it's dug and everything, guys. Now we're just ready for them to install, except he did say we need to find some type of rock that we can pump the water onto to dribble down and actually fill the pond with. That's where me and old messy boy comes in. What do you mean you want to ride all wet? All right. Hey. Right there you can see where they blow out some of that dirt as they drill. Now we just got to head through this Oklahoma safari, and I bet we can find some rock somewhere. All right, so right over here in my creek bed. Well, she likes to dry up every once in a while, and they were trying to get this thing where you could pass, and I knew there was concrete over here, and they said they would like some flat rock they could pump the water onto. That looks pretty flat to me, guys. We just gotta get it up out of here. We can almost get through here. most folks don't know, that's how you properly use a bucket on a skid steer. You're actually supposed to pick it up with your forks. Step one, we'll probably try to get what's left of that overflow pipe up out of there. Just where we can try to make this our entry and exit. Bucket interlock check. She's good. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there, Dora the Explorer. Let's go. Theo, get out of there. You're gonna get caught in that like a fly in a spider web. Come on. He's sweet. He's not the smartest dog though. He'll be stuck over there in all those roots. Help me, Dad, help me. Worried about that, which is why I was trying to slope that more and more. And this stuff's been dry for a while, but I was worried once we got in here this stuff would be wet. I'm trying to navigate through this and pick this up out of here. Y'all are witnessing me being stuck in my skid steer for the first time. Jeez Louise, someone been down here pooping on my rock. To those extraordinary operator skills, I used the bucket and push us up out of there, but I don't know we want to come back down through there again. We will not be defeated. We got the old 1.5 ton loaded down. I forgot something to pry with. Not as easy as forking them up out of there. But with a little leverage and some chain, we should still be able to get them. Leverage makes things easy. When I was a kid, guys, we didn't have nothing like skid steers. We didn't even have tractors. We split a lot of wood. We moved a lot of stuff. And a lot of it, my dad taught me how to use leverage. Now luckily someone put those forks right in the way, that old pipe right in the way. Who's running the show around here? Looks like we found us a little water snake hid up underneath that one. Hey, go lay down. He's fine. He ain't hurt nobody. Little crawfish, baby. Woo, when I lived in Louisiana, we'd eat those things up. Woo, good fishing today, folks. Our biggest catch of the day right there. We got 4 pretty good sized chunks here. Oh, guys, Shane's gonna kill me. Oh my goodness. I just backed over that stub out for the well. And I don't have the heart to tell him. Oh, he's gonna be so upset. Psych! Thank God I'm a country boy. We're wanting to start up here and overlap enough to go down into there. I think I got us enough. If not, we got plenty more right over there. And some of that, you can drop it and break it into pieces, which is what I accidentally did with that and that. So if we need to, we can power slam some of it and produce more. Well, well's dug, field's brush hogged. We've got some flat rock that was requested. And now all that's left to do is the easy part. Just install a like 33-foot tall windmill. I did the hard stuff for him.
Good morning,
y'all. Good morning. If you're in Germany, if you're in England, it's good morning. Actually, I don't know how to say it in England. It's probably the same as the way we do it here in Oklahoma, with a little bit of a less of a twang. Well, today's a good day. Today is a day that lose my toothpick. Today is a day that we're getting to give back. Here in Pike County anyway, you do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's wisdom right there. That, you know, that's biblical. And we live by that. That's what we live by. So I have an abundance of something, so I'm going to give of my abundance because somebody else gave of their abundance to me and Lori. And that person, y'all might know him. I don't know. He may show up around here. I don't know. But his name is Puddin. 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 Y'all may have heard of him. No, actually, everybody in here knows him very well. I know it. You know that he does nothing but good. He's a good person. What's crazy though is you get him away from the camera, he's the quietest guy you've ever seen. Very reserved. Is that the word, reserved? Yeah, reserved. Very reserved. But that's just the way people are, you know. You have to be in the moment. Look at that. She's taking pictures of the frogs.
Catch all these frogs. You can't see them on.
So this is Puddin's Pond. And you can see how low it is. It's probably, I don't know, 6 feet low, I would say, ish. It's not huge, but he mentioned, he didn't mention this. This is all me. He did not ask for this, but I knew that he had the pond over here that does not catch a whole lot of water coming off this hill. I think it does catch it, but not a lot of it. So what we opted to do was fix that. Now we can't make up for large volumes of water, but what Shane and Lori can do is put a windmill over here. So 2 weeks ago-ish, we worked with a driller and Puddin approved, and we got a well drilled. You can see this old well right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pump it. He is eventually going to be putting cattle out here. He's going to do longhorns, which I highly approve of because that's what we do. We have longhorns. They've made a debut in a couple of his videos, I think. They're probably more famous than we are.
Could be.
But anyway, what we ended up doing right here, this is a 4.5 inch casing. And y'all, I was sweating bullets because Puddin said, here's how much I'm willing to spend on a well. And he was very generous. But when I pick a spot for a well, it's very nerve-wracking. If it was my money, it wouldn't be so much of an issue because if I lose it, you know, I'm the only one that's hurting myself. But I wanted this well to be where it gets really good north and south airflow. And that's what we get. That's the north out there. I started the other way. But I mean, you can see I'm looking due north right here, and it's a perfect clearing through there. And then if I look to the south, we got all kinds of air coming through here. And this little valley right here is going to really channel a lot of air. So it's going to work really well. But the nerve-wracking part is, so we started drilling. And we started drilling. And we drilled. And we drilled. And it was all this dust coming out. And the driller's like, man, I don't know about this. And the whole time I'm like, oh. And then we got down to, I think, 100 feet. And when he got to 100 feet, he goes, man, we're getting like a little bit of moisture in some stuff. I don't know. Well, just so happened, Jacob walks out. And I tell him my dilemma. And I'm like, man, I'm sweating bullets here, because when you drill a hole, you're still paying for it whether it produces water or not, because they still have to case it. They still have to treat it like a regular well. And then they case it, you know, they cement all the zones off so it can't be a source of stuff getting into the water table. And then they have to go ahead and seal the well off. So it still costs you money. So luckily, by chance, he walked out here and I said, man, here's what's going on. We're at 100 feet and we're to the level that he had shot. He said he was willing to spend on this at 100 feet. So he goes, man, let them do 20 or 10 more feet. So we went 10 more feet. And they're like, well, it's, you know, it's kind of iffy. It's maybe getting a little bit more water. I mean, not much. Jacob thankfully said, give them another 10 feet. Tell them to do 10 more feet. So they went 10 more feet. At this point, they said, you might be making about a gallon a minute roughly. And then at times when they were blowing out, they're like, well, it kind of seems like it may be 5 gallons a minute. So we're like, okay, let's leave it there and see what the water does. I kind of lost you there. So they pulled all their pipe out, they cased the well, did all their annular seal, all the good things. And then the next morning, I came by here, and I kid you not, them prayers worked, y'all. I think Jacob I really think he was doing a lot of praying too, because this is one of those deals, like you spend the money, you gotta get something out of it. You're just not getting into that. Water was 12 feet from the surface. So the water table had pushed all that water up to within 12 feet of the surface. And I'm like, man, you do not get that around here. But I think the reason why is because we're kind of in a, as you can see, we're kind of in a pretty low area here. So like my house is that direction up on top of the hill. And my static water level, I think on my well is around 40 feet roughly. So, and maybe 50 feet. So to start pumping from that depth, you got to have a smaller pump usually. I mean, 40 feet is a lot of lift actually if you get to thinking about it. So it all worked out. So here we got a 12-foot static water, which you don't see around here at all, but it worked out. So everything's gonna be good. So I'm happy. We put a pretty big pump in it yesterday. We went ahead and set the well yesterday because we're expecting like 4 inches of rain over the weekend. Yeah, it's a good thing. Like 4 inches of rain over the weekend that's coming up. And I wanted to get this done post-haste. Post-haste. Is that fast?
Yeah.
I think that's a fancy way of saying fast. I had a boss who used to say that. Shane, I need to do this post-haste.
That meant get on it.
Get on it. So I think that's what it means. It made me hungry every time he'd say it for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, I digress. Do you get it? Post? I think they make cereal or something. I don't know.
Oh.
So, and when I say the static water level, I know y'all heard this before, but if I could show you down that hole right there, like you see water right there. It's even higher this morning. I don't know what the camera's picking up, but it's right there. It's less than 12 feet. And it may be because all my pipe and everything is maybe displacing a little bit of water. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong side of the camera. But anyway, I thank you for joining us. And again, we are plumb ecstatic. We believe in giving back to those who do good to us and to anybody really. But
yeah,
this like is one of those jobs that's like,
we're very glad to do it.
We're very glad to do it. And I gotta tell you about the windmill. So this windmill, I took it in. I gotta get rid of that toothpick. I took this windmill in. I traded actually a solar system for it. And this windmill, maybe a couple months ago, I guess, I already had a windmill picked out for Jacob for this project. But it wasn't the right one, you know? Like, you know it's either right or it's wrong. And I was like, I don't really like this. I don't like anything about it. It's not what Jacob needs. So this windmill right here actually came from what's called the BB Ranch in Arizona. And then the owners of that ranch moved to Oklahoma and started another BB Ranch. It's south of here about 65 miles. And they brought all their windmills with them. That's where you've seen me and Lori work on the 16-footer. There's quite a few windmills down there. But this windmill is pristine. I mean, it's an old, I can tell you it's an old one because it still had all the square nuts on it. And like nothing has ever been broken loose. It's like, you don't find one this pristine anywhere. This one is like the creme de la creme of windmills.
Now that should make you hungry.
Yeah, it does. Everything makes me hungry these days. But I mean, all the steps were perfect. I had to fix one of them. It's the one that's not as perfect as all the others, but I got it stinking close, y'all. And I did it with my big sledgehammer. My little hammer's kind of as a ding, ding, ding. So this is a 33-foot tower, and up here is the windmill. That bad boy up there, you're gonna love this when we get it stood up. It's like the most gorgeous color. But why is this one perfect for Jacob? Because it's got the old sweet patina. The other windmill I had, I couldn't patina-ize it. You know, sometimes you just can't patina-ize something. So this one, nature patina-ized it. So it's got the 80-year-old patina. And I also brought, so here's the platform. I was gonna see if Jacob wanted me to keep this on it. If this was going to my house, I would probably keep this on it because it's probably pinion from Arizona, more than likely, some kind of really cool wood. And really, I never stand on wood, so I don't really care what it looks like or feels like because I stand right here on these bolts. But I also brought this one to replace it just in case he wants it replaced. It's a bigger platform. So, but anyway, y'all, thank you for joining us today. This might not be a real long video, and it might be a couple days worth because I want y'all to see water flow too. So that may not happen today. But anyway, we're gonna get to laying some holes out, lay out our location for our holes, and then we will position the truck. I found a really good way to do that. We'll drill some holes and stand this sucker up. So again, thank you for joining us, Mama. What'd I say, 60?
Yeah.
So 45. Dead on. And then 60 to this little fella. To the edge. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Man, that grain's hard. Okay, there's that one. What was our 90?
Oh.
And then what was this number again right here?
60.
60? So yeah.
That's not it. Sorry, that.
No, you just got to, I know it. I can't.
Good. Okay, I'll let you just tap it. Come closer.
Okay, you let go.
Okay.
Man, I got that close, baby. Okay. That one's dug in a little better than the last one was.
Okay.
Okay. Crown's hard.
Ground's hard.
Man. Okay. See if we're getting closer now. 90.5 should be close enough. You need to whack those in a little bit. You good? You okay with them? I can come back and whack them in.
Well, you're just gonna do your mark and then
Yeah.
dig a hole, so.
Move that thing. I'm sure he's gonna be in the way. All that drilling mud. 90. Oh yeah, right in the man. Okay. It's hard. Good thing to have a truck to dig these holes. Man, Bobby. Okay. So we get a 90 again right there. Okay. There you go.
You wanna,
60. Y'all, I used to do it like this. You got some hard ground down here.
Good stuff. Make a man out of you.
Will.
Theo, dig a hole.
Yeah.
Dig a hole.
Right here, boy.
Come on.
It needs to be 18-inch diameter and about 4.5 feet deep. Can you do that?
Underqualified. He's too spoiled now.
He's like, no.
He's like, I don't know about digging a hole, but y'all got any Starbucks? Y'all got any Starbucks for me? I want a pup cup.
That's what we need to do, start doing pup cups for our weenie dogs.
Don't do that. Then you can't go up there and drive for it.
Without them wanting something?
Without them thinking they need a number 2.
The good number 2, right?
Number 2 combo meal, not that number. That number 2 comes after.
It does. That's what he said. It's like usually like 12 minutes.
After the pup cup.
That's like 12 minutes after. Man, see all that drilling mud? That all came out of your ground.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
How come you're not making it easy?
I don't know.
That's why you got that thing to make it easy.
Yeah.
I just want to drive that.
You can. You'll never want to drive anything else. Man, it's an automatic and everything. It's so easy to drive.
here, I'll hold that. I did it. That was
We
my.
got collectively like 28 foot to go between all 4.
I know. Theo, this is wild. All right, Mama.
Oh, Theo wants to help.
There's a key. Oh, goodness, we're jamming.
All right.
We're going to get a
Copyright
strike right there.
Let's calm that down.
All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotta have a little Jesus with you.
That's right. He goes everywhere we go.
We need more than a little. With
I know.
driving.
So, yeah, push that in right there. That's good.
Do we need to back up some so we can
I don't think so. I think you'll just kind of spin it over. So hit the drive button. Am I crazy or what, y'all?
Nah.
Yeah.
I've driven bigger than this, believe it or not. I know we're aiming for that 13 foot.
Yep.
But what part are we aiming for? The very edge of the truck?
The very center of that mast. So yeah.
We want to cradle that.
Yep. No, you don't. No. You want to be on the edge of it, just like you're doing. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I think this tower is big enough that we're gonna have to move it anyway. You're doing perfect.
The good news is I don't have depth perception.
Yeah, we can tell. So keep going up. You're doing good. All kinds of good. Right there.
I need one of these.
I know. They hit the neutralis, and then pop that out. Oh yeah. Don't that make you feel manly when it does that?
This thing is awesome.
I know it.
I just want to take it to lunch.
You can. We will. We did it, y'all. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and start it back up. We're gonna use some hydraulics.
Oh.
All right, y'all. So what I figured out, is I mean, he got pretty close. If I position myself, you know, because used to I get it and I'd be like, man, I gotta move and all the things. So now, you know, he's a little off, but that's okay. I was actually guiding him, so it's my fault. But if I put the center of that rotating mast kind of in the center of the well, let's see how I did there. Oh, he did good. But once that thing runs out, you know, it's 13 feet from I guess from the edge of the truck to the digger. So pretty awesome. Let's dig some holes.
So this is something we've started the last couple of installs. I don't think we've shown y'all, but
this thing came over on the Mayflower, believe it or not.
it was your dad's. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it was my dad's. It is really cool. It's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we dig the holes now, Shane will have me sight through here to a certain spot on the digger or on the auger.
I'll rotate around and put it down in there right now since I know where we're at, okay?
Okay. And then that kind of sets our depth on each of the holes. And we've had, so far, less kind of working in with the post hole diggers after the holes are dug. So hopefully it will work as nicely on camera as it has the last couple of installs that we've done. So he's gonna go back in the hole, the first hole we've dug. He's gonna go and touch the bottom.
You see anything good?
It takes me just a second to find, there's the strap. Okay, I gotta go back this way. I must be looking at something I'm not used to looking at. Oh, there we go. Okay, all right, hold on.
But you got something good right there?
Yeah, it's at the top of the, where the big flange is. It's
Yeah.
that next stop out.
Okay. Is that a spot you'll be able to?
Yeah.
Is there a better spot I can go? Because I can probably go a little bit deeper.
No, that's fine.
So you know where it was?
Yeah, it's right. It's right here.
Oh, and that big one? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. See if I can anticipate which hole he's going to next.
Wiggly jiggly.
And my job is to line that lowest point with that hole he's dug me.
I'll get a little closer for you. Out.
A little bit more. I think you need to come just a tad bit more. Okay.
Voila.
Okay, now we come back to our little scope. I gotta find the auger. forward that way. Wait, hold on. Stop.
Too far?
No, we're still good.
Keep going?
Yeah. That's a lot of dirt it brings out. Can't imagine how many post hole diggers by hand that would be. And now he goes back in because it leaves quite a bit of dirt in there. Don't know if I'll be able to touch it before he...
How'd that be?
And we'll just repeat that process on the next 2 holes.
Coming on down. Set over here where it ain't in the way. We'll go a little further out with it. Push it over that way to the north, baby. And I should catch it. This right here is why I get to eat so much. At least that's what I'm claiming anyway. It sure helps using that transit though to get these things coplanar.
Hopefully.
Coplanar is the word. That means
Same.
equal
Plane?
plane. You know, your plane could be whatever it needs to be, but we set ours at level because we set our transit. Now, if we need these shooting uphill, you know, we could set our transit at like whatever angle we need to do to shoot uphill, and then we'd build, but we don't want it. We want zeros. So these are coplanar level.
So we hope. I'm still the weakest link in the scenario.
No, you're not. The smart one is the one behind the camera. That's what I think. Or are you talking about muscular strength?
No, like when we're shooting the whole deck.
Oh no, you're good. You're.
Yeah.
We put up a windmill 2 days ago, y'all, and the holes are within like a ½ an inch or whatever of each other.
It was really cool, but you know, nobody was watching.
Yeah, we have not had the camera out, and of course, y'all know that. But we've been busy. We've been blessed with work, but man, it's not always work that we're being at Puddin's house is really the main reason we got the camera out today. Because if not, we'd have probably been just working a day doing this, not using a camera. But we got to get better at that, y'all. This is a deep one. See, my little hangs are completely disappearing.
Maybe we should measure them.
We're about to. I'm down to hard ground right here. That's what I was wanting to get. Get at the high grind. Hey, yay. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, now I'm gonna get my hoe and then kind of level out the bottom because I don't get everything out. There's some little fines that stay. And this is just to make sure that we're measuring on some good solid grained. Hey, boy, howdy. So here's how we get it. So you're gonna have to stand it up to push it away from you. You can get a little closer to that hole. You're not gonna fall in. Come on, walk a little further in.
It's the dirt. I'm trying not to
No,
step
you're okay.
down.
So yeah, so that just goes down to the bottom of the hole. And then using this antique here, I'm gonna try to let you see what I see through here, but I don't know if it'll work or not. Let me find it real quick. So right, that's 7'3". No, that's never gonna work.
No, I don't think you can see through there.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. That's what I'm doing. Okay, go to the next one. So far, we're all within 3/4 of an inch so far. Big old bad boy's my best friend right here. Not really. I actually do not. I actually despise this thing. Here you go, Sassy. And it's totally hard to tell what I'm getting out of it. Hey, 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 hey. I'm just kind of whacking around and smacking that loose. Of course, I don't leave much loose in there because I clean it all out with my post hole digger. Okay, you wanna try that one real quick? Yeah. All right, so we're at 5.5. Let's go to that one now, back there. So those are within a 1/2 inch. Man, that's sharp. Oh, Roy.
Oh, Roy. You let me drive, so I figured I gotta let you drive.
Oh, hey, I'd love to.
You can tell a lot about a man the way he shoots grade.
You got that right.
You got the right lane, so I know you mean business.
Yeah. And if I have to, I can knock it out of the level and get anything I want.
Yeah. You ever see someone shoot grade and they're just kind of sagging? They're not good.
No.
They get that
If you're
lane,
straw out.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll get real crazy and even flip the hat backwards, and I'm having to
backwards.
And I have to do this, man. You know, I mean business when I do that.
Usually someone slouching shooting grade. Don't trust me.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, this one's moving good. Theo, I could have used you just now, buddy, doing this. You could have dug the bottoms out for me.
Look at all this fresh dirt. Boy,
And
he's unsure about those holes.
He's like,
he
man.
gets real nervous getting up to it.
All right, baby. Whew. This right here is men from the boys right there.
Yeah.
I hate that thing. Me and it have a bad relationship. So, okay, I'm gonna tamp that one. If I can get a 1/4 inch out of that one, I'm gonna be, oh, you gonna get it?
Yeah, we can get some.
Don't hurt yourself with it.
Oh, yeah. Boy, that's down there.
It is.
You got to squat.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and what you want is like everything that's loose to be packed in nice and level and solid.
It's all loose.
Yeah.
Neither one that they do that one.
It might have been by design.
Tell everyone you're a nice guy. I meant that.
And then now you're like
Hey,
second guessing it.
You do a few sets of these and some of those bicep
Oh yeah.
pumps from earlier we were talking
Yeah.
about. We have a nice little workout.
You don't need to go to the gym. We don't need a gym membership.
It's sounding pretty solid there.
Yeah, it's getting there. You have about 112 more pumps and you'll be there. He said, "You're crazy." It's looking pretty level.
I don't know about that, but it's sounding solid.
Yeah. Isn't that thing dumb? Let's try that right there.
I like
Okay, go to this one over here. I like it. Jacob, you hit that one dead on.
Perfect.
4 1/4. You want to see what I'm looking at right here, Jacob?
Sure.
So 4 1/4 is what these two have been so far.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty stinking close.
Isn't that crazy? So you're right at what, 4 1/2. So so that means it's actually lower
I
than that one.
4 3/8.
Yeah.
Right
So
between
yeah.
4 1/4 and 4 1/2.
So I think. Oh goodness gracious! You got taken out by a bar. Yeah, this one's solid all the way down.
All he does. Hey, you got stuff hanging out of your mouth, goofball.
Okay.
Here we go, stupid GoPro camera's losing audio. That's why I don't use a mic. This is Puddin, not Shane. I'm sure y'all could not tell that by the voice. We're talking about how we lost nuts. We're putting them together. Ooh, wrenches slip sometimes. Now we're gonna have some blood on the finger eventually. Don't bust a knuckle, or you do bust a knuckle. Oh man, who's having a good time? I am. Thanks to Shane for letting me put my side together. If this thing does fall apart, be sure to blame me on that side, or just blame Shane, the professional, for letting me do it in the first place. He should have known better. Well, that's some quality voiceover work there. Testing the line up to make sure he can get it. Guys, that sucker is in the air. Look at that. That looks like the mega drop. Make you poop your britches amusement park ride. That thing's so high up in the air. He did give me the option to change this out to a fabricated one he has, but I'm with him. I like the old wood one. Just told me to be sure if I ever climb up here, be sure to stand where the bolts are, where you actually got support. If I ever need to get up there, I'm gonna call the experts at S&L Windmill Services. I know we may get up here for fun sometimes. I just ain't gonna tell my wife that. Hey, you need to take Theo with you, and he'll perform a security check. Just secure the perimeter about every 5 minutes. And if there's any rodents or snakes that try to sneak up on you, I promise he'll take care of them.
Good job, Theo. I'm so worried.
He'll chase down a pack of coyotes. Woo, here we go. That thing don't look too tall until you stand her straight up. Okay, He-Man. Keep you young, huh?
I'm really doing all the work. The crane's not doing that.
You're right. You stand that up, it sure looks taller.
Crazy, ain't it?
You ever mounted a slide off of one into a pond?
I think we're gonna build a slide on this one.
That's looking pretty tempting.
And it's zip line.
Woo!
I think it's zip line. So, keep it up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna walk it right through this thing right here. Oh, the bolts. I about dumped the bolt again.
I'd run that crane for you, but that lack of depth perception I told you about earlier, I'd be clunking it on everything.
That could affect a few things for sure. Okay, go ahead, rotate. We just need you to run the camera from now on, Jacob, on all of our
Yeah,
jobs.
I'd be a professional cameraman.
Oh, you'd be good. This would be great. Look at
That's
that.
it. I'm quitting YouTube
There you go.
to be a full-time windmill GoProer.
You can quit in a week. You're like, this is crazy. I don't know how she does it. Does that look tall, Jacob?
Looks real tall.
Okay, rotate that way, Mama. We're a little far this way. Okay. See how that fits. Beautiful. Hot dog. Jacob, we did it. We did it. I don't know how. In the hole. Yeah, like it's meant to be, buddy.
That's simple.
I know.
Heaven forbid we keep stuff simple anymore.
I know.
I know. We could over-engineer it. Let's do that.
That's kind of the popular way to do things nowadays. And these things, of course, I need to drill that out of here. Of course, these things have been, I don't know. It's so close.
If I shove that away where you can wiggle it more this way.
That one in. Sorry for the nice shiny bolts.
Oh man.
These are the only ones we kept from when we took it down. I'm gonna get a.
You couldn't have set them in some vinegar where they could have rested?
I know. That'd be nice. It's gonna work, Jacob?
Oh yeah.
Hot dog.
I feel like we're doing brain surgery with this.
Right.
I've never been more gentle with the bolt without a nut in my life.
I know. It's like, be really careful.
That's okay. I usually drop a few. And
Oh, I do too.
I get a look. Sorry, I didn't see one.
You don't get a look. I would not do that.
A look of love and appreciation.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for being out here with me. Is that one gonna go, or do I need to throw it? Oh. There it is. Man, my left hand don't work very good. Okay.
After we got that thing set, we just measured from each leg to the center of that PVC over there. Had to do one adjustment till we got her where we were happy. And it went pretty smooth.
That's good,
And then Shane just showed me on these levels how we've hit center on both of them here. And I guess that's your importance of shooting grade right there. Pretty cool. Boy howdy. Look at that sucker.
I'll show you the second way that I check my center line of our well. So you want it theoretically centered. So what I do is I get straight in line where I make that back leg disappear.
Uh-huh.
You kind of stand in a certain spot.
Oh, I got
If the
you.
dead center of that well disappears, you're dead on. And then you go to the other side and then try it that way.
Yeah, line them up, and if you can't see it,
Yeah.
You're good.
Pretty good.
that seems like the old school technique,
It is.
and it makes perfect sense.
Yep. What do you think?
I think it disappeared both ways.
That's the way we want.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You can't ask for no better than that, buddy.
The perfect install. It must be the extra help you've got around here today.
We would have never got near as good as that if you weren't here.
Thanks, Theo.
Yee. We're getting there, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
There's another thing that separates the boys from the men, or the men from the boys. I guess that's what you're supposed to say it. I don't know.
Men from the, yeah, men from the boys.
This,
Hand mixing.
and then refilling those holes with dirt. Ready?
Open sesame. So go ahead and let it open up. There you go.
Just in time for the wind to come in.
This sometime.
I will.
Quite the view.
Woo!
Couple cows.
So you're up in the air, folks. Look at them go. These two work together like a well-oiled machine, guys. Golly, that thing. You gotta stretch your neck before you look at this. You gotta look so far up.
I get excited when I come up and they always getting a windmill. All right.
Gotta do some neck stretching, Bill.
Go ahead and zoom down just a little bit. How's it look, Jacob?
Awesome. Hey, you did really good when he said towards the west, and you know which way to go.
Okay, come down.
Oh, they're unhooking.
Ah, you're free, babe.
Oh, she's on. Winter, winter, chicken dinner. We're one step closer to pumping fresh water, Bill.
Huh? Wasps like up here good.
Oh yeah, I bet red wasps just thrive on that thing.
They do, I don't get it.
10 acres and y'all had to build a wasp nest right on my dang windmill, huh?
They will. All up in here.
Oh, heck yeah. Bill, I'm gonna be a professional windmiller.
Yeah, he is.
Shane, you told me you had no competition in the state. I'm about to buy a truck.
It's all about the change.
Thankfully, you taught me how to properly install one today.
Now you know all my tricks.
Bill, I heard that. Bill, he's a slow learner. Well, I tell you what, this is up here.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It don't seem that high, Bill, till you get up here. Bill said I'd get dizzy. Oh yeah, there are all kinds of wasps up here,
I
huh?
love these things.
What the heck?
And they'll buzz your head and
Look at them all.
here.
Just everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna slide it. I gotta get this in there and then I'll hop up on the platform.
Okay.
Oh, the bugs are already coming up, huh?
It's covered in wasps.
Yeah, it doesn't take them long to
Just
set
crazy.
up shop. Oh, hey Jacob, will you hold that just a second, that pump rod?
What do you need?
See that little guy? Or actually,
Okay.
watch it. Here's the trick.
Here, I got
Sit
it.
on my foot. There you go.
Oh, you gotta give her the old toe trick.
Oh yeah.
Hold it up where you
gotta,
need it.
You gotta use all your tools. Gotta find my big nut I brought up here.
Woo! That wind's kicking up.
Yeah.
Be a good time to be holding on.
Oh yeah.
It's a great view up here, Bill.
He ought to come up here and see how it is.
Yeah, he said no thanks.
All right.
So that nut just goes there on the top side.
Yes, sir. Yep. And
For
hold it on.
tension.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm more than qualified to work on her
Oh
now.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, you got your locking pliers on there, holding.
That is the brake.
The brake
It just
drum?
holds the brake.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's got a little brake band that goes around the hub.
And that's what your lever down low is pulling on.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. Oh, I see. That's what this linkage is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all, the furling linkage is like super amazing for its age.
That's gonna take the truck down and bring it up. Not now.
How am I looking? I got 4 feet to go.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.
I had a theory you're gonna be just short.
No.
Oh, you're fine.
It looks like I was wrong.
He's not there yet.
I'm there now.
Almost a perfect piece.
is meant to be.
If it works out like everything else on this project, Jacob,
It's
it'll
meant.
be just perfect. You know what?
I like too how it centers up with the wind perfect too all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When you forget a part at Puddin's, you get to ride home to go grab it.
Film it and then show it to your dad. I let this guy drive your truck.
I really want to bust the donut in, but I'm not gonna. I feel bad.
I bet my dad would trade that sucker for a windmill.
I love this thing. This takes me back right here. Oh man.
Oh, well, you already showed the stanky leg.
True.
That burnt orange, red, brown primer is my favorite. One of my favorite colors.
I special ordered this one for you. I was
Man,
like,
I appreciate it.
Hey, get me the primer one. That's the one I want. Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. Just got
Not
that on
a
your
handle.
toe. There's an assassin bug trying to assassinate. Okay. There's that. So yeah, that's what's going to turn it off and on. This thing is going to eventually be tied to this. I think this is still a wee bit too short. I think I'm going to add a piece onto it. Ugh.
Either that or you need to raise that handle.
Yeah, but I want it to be where like your wife can grab a hold of it, and because it's a pretty good little tug.
Why?
Yeah.
You know.
Why?
Well,
She ain't gonna come out
you
here.
don't think she will?
No.
There's too many bugs between that front door and this thing.
She's spoiled now.
That's true.
She'll say, you better go get that windmill you had to have.
Let's see how it
Yeah,
does right here.
your windmill needs attention.
That might do it, babe. Yeah, I think it's gonna go down. I don't know. Oh, wow. I'm telling you, just like I said, everything about this is just coming along
Too perfect.
too perfect.
Uh-oh. You know what that means, right?
No.
There's a big one coming.
Yeah.
A big bad?
Yeah, if everything's been too perfect, that means at some point it's got to go downhill, right?
I don't know. Not always. Can't think about it that way.
She ain't been around us now.
Long enough?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna go upstairs and turn it on, then we can turn it on and off from down here. Look at that, it's off.
Tail tucked.
Yep.
It's like Theo after getting a talking to. Speaking of him, he must be mad at me for leaving.
Deal?
Yeah, because he ain't come down here. I can't believe it. He usually don't pass up opportunity to
I
get to
know.
splash through the pond. I tried to tell him earlier, you lay down, get onto him mean, hoping he would stay when I first come down here. As a minute later, he come booking it.
Went right through it.
Yep.
He's like, you gotta go fast, it's full of turtles.
Who wants to open it up? Jacob, you wanna do it?
Yeah.
Look at them wasps, man. It's the dumbest thing. I don't know why they gotta be around. Little windy bobs there. Here you go, maiden openage.
You want to stand with your chin right out here
Yeah.
front?
Oh, I've done it many times.
You just shove
Right
her all
open.
the way up?
Yep. Yeah, just like that. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep, tails out.
Bill, you approve? Oh, we got the thumbs up.
If you get bill approval, you're doing good.
Yeah. Lori, do you approve?
Yeah, look at that thing. It's
Looks
going
great.
good.
Woo, she's cooking.
Oh yeah.
Pretty quiet too.
How can we do
Right.
clouds make you dizzy?
When they're
Not-
moving past it.
Not the big spinning
Oh,
thing?
You get motion sickness real easy.
As I've gotten older, yes.
There it is, y'all.
That's awesome.
We got a bucket over it to keep from filling the well up too much tonight over the rain. But
Yeah, I didn't know if that's how you want it. I've got a
Yep.
bag underneath.
yep. Did y'all see me driving old Roy?
Yeah.
That's
Man,
on film.
oh man, that's even better. Look
You
at
gotta
that.
keep it from his dad.
Right. So that's it. Yeah. See all the wasps up there already over it? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pipe water out right here. It's gonna go, I'm thinking underground through here, and it'll exit somewhere in here. And all this big old chunks of concrete, they're gonna be stacked kind of strategically along through here. We'll probably dig this out and stack them so the water splashes over it. And it'll do two things. It'll A, introduce water to said pond, and B, it'll aerate said pond,
Which it needs.
which it needs. And the frogs
For
will
sure.
love that.
Yeah. Like putting in a splash pad for the frogs.
Little frog splash pad.
Little jump in.
They'll be down there having their party at night.
I know.
The one screeching, the one chirping. And they'll be sliding down the slicked over rocks.
Yeah. Yeah. You just thought it's been noisy. You just thought it was loud around here.
Wait till we make them a nightclub.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I think I want to wrap this up. Jacob, you good with it?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. It's awesome.
Lori, where you at?
It's in the truck, Ray.
She probably is. I think we're gonna wrap it.
All right.
You good?
Yeah.
You did good. Any final words of wisdom?
Just make it a great day. You know me.
She said it. You just got to keep doing that. Keep being good to each other.
Other people.
The world needs good people and people to be good to each other. So y'all just keep doing what you're doing. Be good. Jacob's gonna keep doing this thing over here. He'll have a full pond.
The good people stay doing what they're doing here in Oklahoma.
That's right. Pot County. Yeah, Bill, I thought Bill's peeing over there, but he's not.
He at least going to Johnson.
Right. So, all right, y'all. Anyway, y'all have a good day. We're gonna wrap it up here at Puddin's. I'll see if we can't get the. There she is. She had to be one more time in the picture.
Don't be photobombing old Roy.
Yeah, I was actually trying to get old Roy in there, and now it's.
So sorry.
When you walked through there, he just disappeared. It's just a big old blue blob. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
She couldn't make that mirror disappear.
Right. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, good morning, everybody. Today, it's been a couple of days since we got Jacob's well put up. I'm gonna head over and take some measurements on his casing so I can hopefully get this all done today. I think he would be ecstatic to have it done. Not any more ecstatic than I am, but I'm gonna take some measurements of the diameter. I think it's like a maybe a 5-inch even diameter. I'm not sure. On the OD, I'm gonna actually make his well seal that we're gonna use. Be a little heavier duty than the plastic ones that you can get. And I'm doing it by hand, and it's all mine. So but anyway, we're gonna go get that thing. It's a nice cool morning here today. And, sorry if my Kubota's so loud. Kevin's kind of noisy. Anyway, let's go get some measurements. Look at that, another windmill. Hot dog. I wonder who put that up. stinking gorgeous. It's quiet too. This is, I figure I'll weigh like 50 pounds more when I leave here today, with what's going to be stuck to the bottom of my shoes. Okay, so this is a 4.5 inch. Ugh, that's heavy. Lord, it'd be mad if I mess up with plastic. So I'm gonna actually make it a little bigger than what it needs to be, but I'm just getting an idea. So it looks like it's 5 inch even. So let's see if I can measure. So it's like a 3/16 wall thickness, not quite a quarter. We can call it a quarter, so 4.5, quarter, that's 5. So I'm gonna make this probably 6 inch diameter. And then inside I'll make some little things that you keep it good and centered. Yep, and the water is just right there, it's so crazy. So, anyway, put this all back together like Lori had it. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get this finished today. But yeah, there it is. Everything's working beautiful. This thing's gorgeous. The ground's settling in nice. All this dirt that we spread out. Man, it don't get any better than that. I also have another. We did notice the other day that when we turned this off for the first time, that the wheel was still slipping, and you probably saw that in the video. Remember when I pulled this thing down, it had been damaged. The tail had got, what had happened is there's a cast iron, what's called a buffer, on the windmill. It's the guy up there on the right side with the spring. There's a little short spring, I like that. Well, it had broken, and when it broke, it allows the tail to have full movement, like all the way, so you know it's supposed to only go to 90 degrees. Well, when that buffer breaks, it can go it'll do 180 degrees of spinning and flopping and banging. And what happened, I guess, is a storm came through, so it got to really going. So it came around and it way hyperextended the vein and the tailbone, and it got wrapped up in the wheel and it rolled the tailbone completely up, almost vertical. It was a sight to see. So that's one of the things I had to fix. So, you know, I didn't get to see the thing running before I took it down, but I knew that it is in stellar shape. But now that it's got that new buffer on it, I can see that our brake's not quite doing the job completely. So I have a little brake handle that actually have a little modification to it, and it'll for sure make this thing stop. And then also, once I get the well hooked to it, it'll for sure stop. So I wanted to actually do some more measurements here. And this is just I'm trying to get an idea where this is. So 7 feet. I wanna, what we're gonna end up doing is having a, whoop, this stuff's muddy. I'm gonna run, you know, above this well sill, there'll be a T that sits directly on top of the well sill. And above the T, up here, will be another nipple. It's probably gonna be about 5 feet long. And it'll be made out of galvanized steel. And then we're gonna come across here, either here to here or across this way with a piece of angle iron, and that will be an anchor point for this piece of this nipple that's in here, you know, to keep it solid and strong, give it some structure. And then above that, you know, out of that will be another foot or so of sucker rod. So I have this big old long piece of sucker rod over here because that's what we're going to use for our attachment. And this long guy right there, and then I'm gonna bring another one over, and they'll get attached together with some angle iron, and that will be actually the pump rod that connects from the windmill all the way down to here. And then we're making water, and then I'll get my bar over here. I'm probably gonna hand dig this. I may bring my backhoe over to dig this out for the rocks, but I think I'm just gonna hand dig all this out to here. So anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up pretty quick, y'all. Jacob's gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy if Jacob and his wife are happy. I would hate it to be like a really noisy windmill. So I'm gonna make sure that this one's like pristine, perfect. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us again. All right, well, got her all plumbed up almost. I haven't buried the line that goes out to there yet, but got all this part done. Now I just gotta let the wind blow. It's wanting to try to spin up there. She ain't quite, I mean, today is like super still. I don't know if it'll happen or not. I hear a little bit of wind, but that don't mean it's blowing right here. So I feel a little bit on my hands, but it's thinking. Come on, baby, just spin for me. Well, anyway, I'll show you how it is. There we go, baby. That 3-inch cylinder is not going to take a whole lot to get water moving here. Come on, baby, keep going. It's on its way up. Come on, baby. It's on its way down. It won't take a whole lot to get it there, I don't think. Oh, look there. Made in water. I'll make a terrible mess of it. I wish Jake was here to see this. And I like the way that's holding it. It's not lifting up. You can see I don't get any lift right there. I'm happy with it. Hot dog. So what I'm gonna do now is might let this make a little bit of a mess right here. It'll soften the ground a little bit so I can take off plumbing. But I'm trying to beat the sun. I mean, it's still right there. So I got a good, probably an hour. I don't know, it's 4:30. Yeah, I got an hour or so. That's making good water. So I'm gonna hop off of here. I think I may go ahead and start plugging in because I got some pipe. I brought some pipe that we're gonna run all the way out to there. Hopefully we can get water going in this thing, in this pond tonight, because tomorrow it's supposed to be a windy day, a rainy day, a cold day, all the above. So I'm hoping that all that will make this just pop. Anyway, I'll get off here, see you in a minute. All right, get some of my tools moved here. Okay. Here we go. That's what we're gonna do. See that? It's just a running. We don't have a real strong wind on this. It's a, I don't know, maybe 5, 10, maybe 10. Probably more like 5. So it's not really having to work too hard yet. But tomorrow, it's gonna move some more. I'm gonna come here and check for leaks. So here's what I did. I got a little leak right there at that union, but it's just hanging tight. So this is gonna come underground to there. And I could possibly, yeah. So you're getting little air bubbles in there, we're aerating. And before I'm gone, I'm gonna have all this cleared out right here, and we're probably gonna bring more. I had to carry that big old chunk of concrete over here from all over there, so I may bust that into pieces where I can work it in here good. And that's exactly what we're wanting, something like that. Yeah, union's leaking. Wouldn't you now it? Such is life right there. All right, well we can get off here for half a minute, get that thing tightened up, maybe pick up some tools, and I might get me old, well, I don't think I have it. I was gonna say I'd get my old big sledgehammer out and start busting me some rock, but I don't think I have it. So anyway, I'll be back here in a second. All right, y'all. Well, I'm done. I've done all the stacking I know to do. Of course, it's sitting still. A little bit drilling. That's just from the fall from there to here, but it makes pretty good splashing. Comes out of here. See, we're putting water in the pond. And there it goes. There it's starting to run a wee bit. Here it comes. And it's like maybe a 10-mile-an-hour wind right now. It's not much at all. Ugh, we're pumping out all that nasty stuff from the bottom of the well. It'll do this nasty color for a while, you know. When they got done drilling, they did not what's called develop the well, and that's when they go in and blow a lot of air and water and just keep letting the flow of the well and then pumping a whole bunch of water in there. They did not do that. Probably just because they knew what this is going to be as an agricultural well. If this was a house, they would have done that. It's kind of what you do. But on these wells out here, people know that you're going to start it up, let it fill a tank or whatever you have. So it's just the way it goes. So we're gonna pump red for probably a couple days. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty windy, so I'm hoping that it gets nice and windy tomorrow and allows us to flush that well out real good. You can see I got our standpipe dead center. And we're running as dead center as we can get, which is good. It makes everything last a little longer. I don't know if you can tell how center that standpipe is, but it's there. So anyway, I am going to wrap this up. I know Jacob is also doing a kind of a piggyback video. So if you get a chance, I guarantee you mine's gonna go out first because I think he goes out on Thursday. I may try to put mine out tonight. But anyway, if you get a chance, check out Jacob's. Go to Puddin's Fab Shop 2. It'll be on his second channel. Again, that's Puddin's Fab Shop 2. I'll try to figure out a way to put a little link right here. You know who he is. I don't need to be telling 99% of y'all, but there are some of y'all out there that have found me just because you do farm stuff. So you may not be in his same, there's a word for that. It's a smart word. Like your something wouldn't be looking for his, I'm too tired. I've been working today, y'all. My brain ain't working. Algorithm. You know, the algorithm may not be in his favor to be found from your algorithm. That probably don't sound very smart, but regardless, I've had fun out here. I'm tired. I didn't have mama today, so it's like working with my right hand tied behind my back and then my left hand in an oven mitt. So, you know, like I can only do this with this hand and this hand's back here because I guarantee you that girl makes it where I have to work minimal. When she's not here, I guarantee you I walked 500 miles today from getting tools, shovels, picks, hammers, axes, bars, drills, sockets, ratchets, wrenches, dropped the bolt, dropped the nut, went to the top, forgot something, came down 31 times. So you get the gist. You get my gist. Hopefully this pond is going to be full here real quick because we are going to be getting some pretty good rains, I believe. You know, the early or the late or middle fall rains that are going to be coming through here. They're saying we're supposed to get some good rain, some good wind throughout this week, which means, if you know what that means, that a windmill is going to be spinning real good. But anyway, I swapped out I swapped out the brake lever. I'll show you the brake lever that I swapped out. I wish I'd have got y'all out just a wee bit before. What did I do with it? Sorry, this truck's a mess right here. I just tossed, oh, here it is. So this is the brake lever that's up on the windmill that was originally on it. So the one that I put up there in this, I'm gonna set it over here so I can, in this little area, this is the part that makes contact with the brake band. So what we do is, like, I'll take this one home and I'll modify this one, but I go in here and I'll weld a big thick nut on this thing, and all it does is stick this thing out about another 1/2 inch. So it you know, it's just all this is a bell crank, and it goes like this. It's just a bell crank, and when all those arms work, this thing comes out and goes, hits that brake band. It's just a bell crank, and that little guy just wasn't quite enough. It was stopping it, but it was letting it slip, and that's one thing you don't want when you have a windmill that makes water during the winter. Because if things start slipping in the wee hours of the night and it's cold and it's windy and your windmill's moving a little bit of water but not enough to just keep things flowing, you're gonna get some stuff freezing up and breaking. So anyway, thank y'all again for watching this whole Okie Windmiller video. It's gonna be a good one because Puddin's all in it, Bill's in it, lots of Lori in it, a little bit of me's in it. And there may not be another one that's good in the future. I hope there is, but this one might take the cake. But anyway, I appreciate all of y'all watching, being a part of this, subscribing. I appreciate you for hitting the like button if you like it. I'm not gonna ask you to do it, because I was told I shouldn't be asking you to do that from a viewer. If you like it, you'll like it. If you don't, you ain't gonna. So anyway, thank y'all for everything. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Bye.